It is the Backyard Broadcasting Podcast channel. Thank you for downloading. Shawn, Carey, and we have our latest Backyard Business Spotlight, our conversation with Jason Fink, the president and CEO of the Williamsport Lycoming Chamber of Commerce. This interview was recorded on Thursday morning, January 29th, 2026.
Oh, great to be here. Great to be inside. I will say that.
Yes.
So.
Come on in and stay a while.
Yep.
All right. PM Exchange. We got one coming up tonight with the Acacia Club. What do we got? What do we got cooking? What do we got cooking here tonight?
Looking forward to being over for that one. It's actually, we've got a little bit of a fun setup with the folks over at the Scottish Rite and the Acacia Club. We've got a partner with them for that PM Exchange. We've got River Valley Internet involved with it, and excited to be able to have them partnering with them on it.
So that's coming up this evening. And, of course, stay tuned with WILQ and all of our backyard broadcasting stations for future PM exchanges. We're proud to be one of the big sponsors for that each and every month and each and every year. We want to focus on a couple of businesses that they're getting things up and running and also hitting some big landmarks. A ribbon cutting not too long ago at Elevated Nutrition.
Yes, yeah, that was great. They're right there in downtown Williamsport, the River Valley Plaza there. And excited to be able to join them for that opportunity. It was great to be able to see actually the number of people who came out for it on a rather cold, as we are in winter, cold afternoon, evening. And it was really fun to be able to sample some of the products. You always enjoy doing that when you're going to a place like that. And it was just a really nice opportunity to help them in celebrating the marking of the business.
Now we want to talk about a business that's been around for 20 years, a belated happy 20th anniversary to Ozzie and May's 36 West 4th.
Yes, yeah, that's a favorite of mine. One, they're right down the street from us office-wise, and it's real simple to be able to pick up some food to take home whenever we don't want to cook, but just great people. I've gotten a chance to know May in particular over the years, and she's just really committed to our community, does a great job with the business. Ozzie's phenomenal. Just two good people that are committed to our community, and just happy to be. I will say, if you've looked at any of the social media, our posts, any of the other posts that were out there from that, the community came out. I was very happy to be able to see the community came out. It was definitely bitter cold that afternoon when we were doing it, but it was great to be able to see everyone there for them.
Tourism has been in your wheelhouse for so long. So I want to mention about this. There's a special marketing grant application period that's now going on for travel and tourism. So talk about any businesses in the area that fall into that category, how they can get involved and get their application in during the acceptance period.
Yep. Actually, we have our posted right now out online for, actually this is for nonprofits and community organizations that do travel and tourism related events and activities. They have the ability to secure grant funding from us. We have grants available at the $2,500 level, $5,000 level, and $7,500 level. Applications are due next Friday, February 6th. And we would strongly encourage folks to get their applications in if they're involved with an organization or a community event and they want to advertise. The key thing is this is travel and tourism, so we're not looking, I hate to say it this way, we're not looking for the locals on this one. The money that we're going to invest in this is to bring people from outside of the community here to experience that event or activity.
Also, we want to mention, we just mentioned the anniversary of Ozzie and May's, but also we want to mention the 30th anniversary of St. John's School of the Arts, and just a true gem in our area, and getting the tapping into the creativity of the children of our future.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was great. And Todd Kendall, if folks know Todd from his time at the Williamsport High School, he was the one who coordinated everything for us to be able to do that. And it was great to be with them this past Friday. They had a couple of performers there that were just phenomenal to begin with. They had lined up a number of speakers. I got a chance to be able to talk a little bit about it. It was great to be there just because, believe it or not, actually, I used to sing in a boys' choir over in Montgomery when I was in school.
You a tenor? You a baritone?
This is boys. So it was soprano. My first grade, second grade year. Mr. Richardson, Ted Richardson was my teacher. So it was great. And
we did not have a Peter Brady voice crack scenario pop up any.
No, fortunately, I did stay into it, and I was a tenor. I will say I was a tenor. But I did more singing also over at St. Boniface. That's where I went to church. And so Paul Ziegler was my instructor there. And it was nice to be in a setting where the arts were celebrated. And St. John's has done a phenomenal job. You look at the talent that they've helped people and youth be able to grow their talent. It's just great to be able to have some type of venue like that here in our community.
Hidden talent. How about that?
I don't know about that. Let me just say.
So what you're trying to say, you're not going to be singing the national anthem at a Crosscutters game anytime soon.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to find me doing that. It's been a while.
I want to bring the Crosscutters up real quick. They just had the hot stove banquet recently at the Genetti. $10,000 was raised for the United Way, and looking forward to the 100th anniversary of baseball play at Bowman Field coming up this summer.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a gem. To me, I love being able to go over there, especially given the fact that it's warm to begin with, and I will reinforce that warm.
It's getting closer.
Oh,
it's getting closer.
It's getting closer.
Yes.
And it's just great to be able to be there. We need to value and treasure that because there's not a lot of communities that have any type of baseball at that level in their area, especially for a community of our size. And you look at that setting, I mean, my goodness, that field is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to be able to see the relationship that we've been able to build here. Obviously, the influence of Little League Baseball being in our community, having Major League Baseball here now with a baseball game pretty much every year it's going to take place. And to be able to see what that venue is like and to be able to have the Crosscutters playing baseball there, you can't beat it. To me, I just love it.
June 2nd will be the season opener for the Crosscutters, and you can go to crosscutters.com for your tickets. You mentioned Little League a second ago. Our great friends over at the Little League Baseball Complex, they just unveiled their logos for all the tournaments, and including the 2026 Little League Baseball World Series, which will take place in August, presented by T-Mobile. So excited about that. But before I let you go, I'm going to talk about the Lumber Yard real quick. The multi-baseball field project that's being built. Of course, you can see it right off the Beltway, stone throw away off of Maynard Street. And the good news is most of the fields were pretty much almost done right before the holidays and the cold weather and the snow. So give us a quick update as to how things are projecting, are falling into place there with the crews that have been working diligently on getting that up and running here before we know it.
Yeah, no, we actually, as you said, very happy at the fact that the construction for the most part was complete for the major outside amenities that are there at the complex. Right now they're working primarily on the concession building, the interior of that, drywall, painting, getting all the equipment in there, everything that they need for the concession building. The good thing is they've got just a couple of things that are outside that they need to get done before the April 1st construction deadline that we have with the contractor on it. The key thing is we've got April 10th coming up, which is the first tournament. Those who have been online and looked at the operator's website for the Williamsport Lumber Yard, you can see the tournaments they've got lined up, and they've got a number of them. But April 10th is that first one. We also will be having Penn College playing there as well. These will be their home fields for both their softball and their baseball programs. So, we've got some deadlines coming up. The good thing is, in talking to the contractor, we're about 84% complete at this point, and they feel very confident that they'll have it all done so that we can get that opened here. So
all rolling on schedule.
Oh, yes.
All right. Got to send you back out into the cold.
Oh, I know. I'm really not looking forward to that cold truck scene. Trust me, that is not a fun experience.
Next time you get a truck, heated seats.
I know. Trust me. But guess what? Even the heated seats, they got to warm up.
That's right. Great to see you as always.
Hey, great seeing you, Shawn.
Jason, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again next month. Jason Fink, the president and CEO of the Williamsport Lycoming Chamber of Commerce, always part of our Backyard Business Spotlight. And you can catch our bonus content on the Backyard Broadcasting podcast channel, not only the spotlights, but also In Touch with Freddie Hammer, interviews, and so much more. You can find the Backyard Broadcasting app on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Search Backyard Broadcasting. Then open up the app and tap podcast for radio on demand, because Backyard Broadcasting is also Backyard Podcasting. I'm Shawn Carey, and you can join me to wake up weekday mornings 5 to 10 a.m. at Carey's Corner on Country 105.1 WILQ, and late afternoons from 3 to 7 on Classic Hits 93.3 WBZD.